I'm all crooked. I'm all crooked, I'm all wonky. What's up with that? That's a giant lizard. Just like me, it's small but mighty.
I've been practicing camping. Definitely, it's a practice.
Hi, it's me again.
Good morning. We're gonna go to another cemetery. There's my little camp light. I need a headlamp, a little headlamp that I can just hang. So that I'm like, boom, I need a light. So that my campfire is working wonderful. Thank you, Mary. And I'm not crying. I promise. You would know. Gotta get up. Because I've been laying here and the sunrise is going up. And I need to get warm and go outside and watch it. Okay, we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Amargosa Memorial Cemetery. Let's go inside and take a look. Hi, I'm Jenny, and I'm back in the cemetery today. It's a two-part, but part one includes my friend Bobby, who is teaching me how to restore graves, veterans' graves in the desert. And now we went camping last night, had a beautiful morning, had some coffee, did a little hula hooping in the desert and with the sunrise, and we parted ways. Bobby went back to town and I came back out to Amargosa to kind of just finish walking around, to look at the rest of the cemetery. And already I just walked past a grave that I'm like compelled that after we walk around, I think we need to unbury Lawrence. Like, it's very contagious. If you guys watch Bobby's videos, you're gonna want to do nice things for, I don't know, what am I trying to say? You're gonna want to do nice things for people who can't say thank you. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people say thank you. Or, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Who knows? But I'm just taking a walk around here. I'm looking for my friends' grandparents. I got a little mission. Well, I'm not sure if I will find them. I didn't get to see. If you look out back here, where is it? Off in the distance there are the tall 3 crosses. I want to know what that's all about. I didn't get to see that. There's a gentleman over here. So we're going to turn the camera around and just finish up a little bit. And I wanted to take the knowledge that I learned over the last few days at these different cemeteries and see how just a regular girl that's got a broom and a shovel. I don't got a bucket yet. I don't have a bucket, but I got a brush and a shovel, and we're gonna undig Lawrence. Because now I walk past these different graves and I'm thinking like, oh buddy, I'm so sorry. Like, somebody needs to give you a hand. So I'm gonna walk all the way out here to these three crosses, and we'll start there and see what we got. And then what happens? I walked into the cemetery. I walked straight over to a little area. I'm filming myself with my, hi, look at, we're in the cemetery. We're gonna undig some graves and things of that nature. And I look down and I'm just like, oh, so sad. Okay. But so now I am going to be I'm gonna take my knowledge of everything that I've learned in the last 2 days, and we'll see what we can do. It's super easy. We're in the desert. It's dust. I don't have any polish or anything, but we're gonna make Lawrence look good. And you don't know who Lawrence is yet. You'll see him in a minute. Hang on. I went to the 3 crosses in the back. Fine. See, I saw these from afar yesterday. It says INRI, and there's a plaque. All right. It looks like they don't signify. I'm getting wonky. It looks like they don't signify anybody in particular. They're just like an anchor of the cemetery. VFW Auxiliary. Look at that. Well, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Stewart. But I want to go back over here. Oh, their flag. I'm not sure. I think I'm supposed to replace that flag. But I don't have a big one. I don't have the large flags. Obviously, you get those at Home Depot. I'll have to get the large flag. I have some small ones in my car, so I can get some small ones to put in. There's another lady auxiliary. Lots of VFW here. This is a very sweet grave. This is Walter. Let me crack it. And he's got a really old-fashioned cross. And he's almost buried too. The one really positive thing about my new skill is that I live here. As I'm reminding myself as I walked up to Walter's grave, is that one of the beautiful things about the situation is that I live here. And I can get back to the Amargosa Cemetery whenever I would like. So I can just slow my roll and I don't have to clean every grave site at this exact moment. But I'm definitely going to take care of Lawrence because he's right up there in the front. Coming over here is a family. I have a feeling I walked right past Mary's grandparents and didn't even realize. That's okay. I know they're here. Aww. There's beautiful wood crosses. Oh, so we got fallen angels. Not those kind. Just fallen ceramic ones. There you go. And this guy. Let's get that out of there. So crazy thing about the desert. Stick you in there. That way hopefully you won't fall over. And okay. It's a Catholic cross. Corporal maybe? I did not know CPO what that is. Avadella. Oh, look at that cross. George. Aww. Let's see over here. I think George built a truck. Here's Alvin. This is a really large cemetery. I'm wondering if how far they went. Oops, let's get Ricardo. Let's dragonfly. And let's pick up your Virgin Mary. She should be off to the side here. And that could be there. Protect you a little bit. Get that rock out of there. And just pull up this. Okay, hold on. I can't read that. So now I don't know what this is. It's something. There aren't my darling. I don't want to cut my fingers with glass. Yeah, okay. Stop. Don't slice your fingers up. Without my own, thou art my own darling and my husband. And when we pass into another life, still thou art mine. All this which we now see is but the childhood of eternity. That's Mr. Ortiz. You can see him at the far end. That's where we were yesterday. Oh, I see another flag. Okay, let's see who this is. Oh, Russell Shawn was quite young when he passed on. Maybe over there. Oh, there's someone's family crest. Oh, and we have some statues. It's very rare that I've seen a statue in the desert. Apparently back east, Bobby was explaining to me that there's a lot of statues, like all over the place. And there is a statue, like he mentioned, the statue of Gracie Watson. Just as the wind. Should just stop out here once in a while and, pick up things that just happen to knock over. That's all. That's the Virgin Mary. Oh, and this is Jesus. Oh, this man's that's why I find it very interesting walking around. It's like from afar, that's somebody's plot. That's probably his family crest. He was a Mason that was into science. I mean, that's what that tells me. Let's see if anything tells us anything different. It's definitely Mason. And oh my goodness. Oh, wow. I have no idea. James Miller is his name. I got that much. And maybe Find a Grave will tell me. Look at that giant piece of rock. Let's go over here. I kind of like those headstones. I think are very like a cool alternative if you're not a veteran that already has a certain kind of headstone. But there was another one of those wood kind of ones because they remind me of the signs that are in the desert of like, oh, stop at Death Valley Junction or towns, or when you go in like the national parks. And obviously it's a kind of a modern sign. Henry Hank Records. Husband, brother, father, grandfather, great-grandfather, and friend. A true pioneer of the Amargosa Valley. Mason. Look at this beautiful piece, veteran. This beautiful piece of rock that his headstone is. Like, that's very impressive, Hank. Very impressive. And this is a sergeant in the army. There's some pictures on this grave. Aw. See if I can zoom in. So another veteran is Owen. He lived a long life. Mr. Lee. Oh, and Annabelle Lee. You will be missed. And she's an auxiliary. Oh, and here's another. I'm gonna think we have a lot of Catholics in the house. Because these kind of mausoleum, kind of really elaborate-ish headstones, the only time I had ever seen those before was in Mexico. Well, and then now here. And then what we got? And we're almost back around. I got a little AstroTurf. Oh, it's another veteran. Another SP4. And got a Purple Heart. William Kirker. I wonder, Mr. Kirker, if you knew the man that we cleaned yesterday that was an SP4. Oops, and let's get this off your cross. That's really neat. I got really. And last but not least, George Eugene Wagner. The first recorded gravesite establishing the Amargosa Desert Memorial Cemetery. So, Mr. Wagner was the first person to be buried in the cemetery establishing it. Wow, okay. And then the Buellers are right next door. But that's really neat. I guess it's not an old cemetery, not old like the Junction. Okay, going back this way. I'm gonna go clean up Lawrence. Okay, now this is what I'd like to know. This person loved gardens. Because these are garden beds. And if that's the case, how come we don't have flowers in them? Kind of think we could. Well, let's go look at the chimneys. Oh, this man has a bench. Hold on real quick before the chimneys. Wallace! Hi, Wallace. And Isla May. I really like your bench. Always, hey, good bench. And I just am curious of the little chimneys. I've never seen a little chimneys as a headstone. Oh, it's not a chimney. Hello. Wow, look, I've never seen, it's like a little spot that you can put your trinket or your memorial, something nice that you'd like to leave. He's got quite a bit. That one, not so much. Maybe that's, I don't know. I don't know. I do know that we're going back over here to Lawrence. We got Lawrence. We got Lawrence, a sergeant in the U.S. Air Force, and just like the gentleman from yesterday, I watched Bobby, and it took him under 4 minutes to make it look nice again. So And I'm a sucker for an eagle. Look at that. I got supplies. Let's do this. Okay. I have a stool, I have a brush, I have a trowel, and I have my gloves. And I absolutely love these gloves. I've never had like nice gloves before, and I feel like I'm very hard working in these gloves. Anyways, yeah, that's what I got in the car. So I'm gonna set up and we're gonna dig Lawrence out. Okay, let's see what we can do. And I just realized I have water in the car, so I can get a little bit of water and rinse him off. And you need to get a rock over there. There's some over here. I'll pick those up and move them there. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I gotta remember from yesterday that because we are in the desert, we want to make a little escape route for water. Bridge. Okay. Uh-oh. Hold on. The perfectionist in me is like, wait, no, you're so weird like that. Okay. Yes. The path is working too. I don't have soap or any of the other stuff. But will you look at that? Well, and I have no idea who you are, Lawrence. I'm pretty sure you're a master sergeant. I think that's what that stands for. And then real quick, like, I'm gonna just take the broom over and brush off the other man in the back corner. See, this guy just needed a little, just a little bit. Just a little bit, Mr. McCracken. Get rid of those plants growing right there. I didn't even bring my water over for you, Mr. McCracken. I'm sorry. But I'll bring you a flag back because I do have some little flags in my car, courtesy of the one and only Marcus and Dandow. Mr. McCracken, we'll be back with the flag for you. He is a great shout out because he keeps a few dollars in my pocket, which buys the flags, which is awesome. And that's his give back. So yeah, we're gonna play some today, Marcus. And oh, I'm not even on the right row. Let's go get our stuff, go back to the car, and get some flags, and then I need to go eat because I forgot to eat. I forgot to eat again today. And I'm just realizing as I'm walking around, that's probably why I feel the way I do. I could just mow down on something. So let's put this stuff away, put some flags in, and we can go from there. I'm getting my exercise in. I probably walked a mile already. So I've learned from Bobby where I can get larger flags because I only have little ones but little's fine. It's totally fine. It's gonna fit perfect in the VFW holder for some of the veterans because it won't blow out. Go. Just like me, it's small but mighty. Now you have one, Walter, and I'm pretty certain. I only know basic flag etiquette, like you're not supposed to put it on the ground. You're not supposed to throw it away. And Bobby and I even had a conversation about this within the last 48 hours. But I'm pretty certain I'm supposed to replace that one because it's tattered so much. So I will take it to be recycled and give them a small one up in their holders though. So now they each have one, except for the holder on the VFW one is making me a little nervous. I feel like the wind's just gonna pick that up and it's gonna sail. So I'm gonna move Carol Ann's up to the front. There we go. For some reason the ones for the auxiliary, at least that one, is missing the third rung so that the flag sits a little better. But no worries. No worries. And then this one is tattered enough. You know, definitely all of you who are at home will tell me if it was okay or not. I have faith in that. But now I'm here to say thanks for coming along with me. I hope you really enjoyed my adventures for the last video and this video with my friend Bobby. I just really think it's a really great thing that he does. Or maybe there's something else nice that you do. You know, open the door for people. Send a letter to your friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Give a compliment to the lady at the grocery store. I'm gonna head back to Pahrump, get some food, clean my car, take a shower. Yeah, take a shower. So if you're still with me, don't forget to like and subscribe. And just make sure you're still subscribed, because sometimes YouTube just unsubscribes you. I don't know. I might be making that up. Anyways, be grateful. Make good choices in your own adventures, and I'll catch you on the flip side. I got one more grave I want to check out. I had one flag left, and Mr. Bill Copeland had such a beautiful grave. I just stuck that up in there on his in his VFW holder.